This is my 1986 Ford STX Ranger. I bought this thing for $350. I actually bought a parts truck along with it. It has the Ford Motorsports headache rack and brush guard. I got another engine in the back of it with it that actually belongs to it, but it is not running at the moment. It's tore apart in the other shop that I'll show you in a minute. I went ahead and rebuilt the interior because it was really nasty. New seat covers, new carpet, cleaned it up quite a bit. It's still kind of dirty a little bit, but it's much better than it was. There was some rust on the floor that we took out. I can show that to you in a minute. And the engine bay over here is all torn apart. The engine was already pulled out when we bought it, but it's about to get put back together. The hood is over here. Now I'm going to show you the engine in the other shop. Just a minute. This is the interior of it. As you can see, there's a rust hole there, and there's some rust up there already fixed. Rust along here. As you can see where the black is, it's been painted. Got some new seat belts. They're sick. There's also rust on the other side in the same spots as over here. There's a hole there that we're going to have to fix, some weld and stuff. So that's going to be the rust issues there. We also are going to put new carpet in here. This stuff is really nasty, so that's that. I'm gonna get a new steering wheel for it. As you can see, the steering wheel's kind of lame, and the dash is cracked, so we'll be getting a new dash cover. Also, these are the seats. I don't know how well you can tell, but they are pretty nasty, so I'm gonna be cleaning them and then getting some seat covers. So I got this engine back from the machine shop. They told me that it'd be like 6 weeks. It took like almost 8 weeks, but I've been cleaning up the parts in the meantime. I'll set this here so I'll show you the engine. So it has, it's been surfaced here, and I'm gonna hone these out myself. They're pretty dirty. They have a little bit of a lip right there. Not too bad. We're putting new cam bearings in there, which are a pain to get in. And then I also have, these are the old heads. They've been decked, which is the surfacing on the bottom of it. And they've just been cleaned. The exhaust manifold bolts going into the head broke off. So I got those all drilled out. This is my timing cover I've cleaned. This is my intake manifold. This thing was a mess. It's much more clean now than it was, but it was really bad before. This is the wiring harness, all the little injectors and fuel wall. So that's that, head bolts. And then over here, I'm going to show you all the other parts I pulled off. Kind of a mess just laying down there, but they are getting cleaned. Over here is my water pump. I'm trying to clean this because I want to reuse it. It looks pretty good to me. And I already told you the timing cover. I've cleaned that. So, getting ready to start painting some things. Back over here, my crankshaft, new piston heads on the pistons. As you can see, I'm going to do a video on that, on orientation for those, because I didn't find a video on that when I was looking, so I thought I'd do something on that. Gonna get some new lifters for this thing. Harmonic balancer over there. I messed up big time on these bolts here. I went to tap them, or dye them, put a dye on them, and clean up the threads. And they are metric bolts, but I messed up and used a standard tap and destroyed one of the bolts. Here it is. I can show you. So luckily for me, I have another engine, and I can just get one off of there, but that was not a happy day. Okay, so the engine has already been tore down. As you can see, I've got pistons, camshaft, crankshaft, lifters, timing, harmonic balancer. I have heads over there. The heads crack pretty easily, so we're gonna get new ones. That was the one problem with the Fords in this era, is that the heads would break easily. So gonna have to get, gonna just get a new. There's a place on eBay that you send them your old heads, and they'll send you new heads. So I can get a little bit of my money back. Hey, so I noticed when I was editing the video, I said heads crack. That's actually not true. What I meant to say was when the heads get too hot, if the engine overheats, they tend to warp, and then you have a head gasket leak. Sorry, I said that wrong, but let's get back to the rest of the video. This is my engine rebuild kit. It's my camshaft, bunch of different things in there, rings, you know, stuff like that. Just your normal stuff. Hiding under that towel there is my block. Get over here, I can show you it better. It's already been sort of cleaned. It's still a little dirty, but it's not bad. Can't really get a good shot on there, but that's the block. So I'm pretty far in so far. I haven't started rebuilding it yet because my brother-in-law is trying to rebuild his engine right now. Let me go show you some other parts over here. This is the intake manifold. Pretty dirty. This was the fuel-injected version of the 2.9 liter. Let me come show you a bunch of miscellaneous parts. My exhaust, timing cover, the injecting top thingy, I don't know what that's called, my distributor, valve covers, a bunch of other parts are in there. So this is my oil pan. It's got kind of this burnt oil and sludge in it. I'm gonna try and clean that out. Alright, here it is. It's all clean. There's still a little bit of grime here and here and here and here, but I think it's good enough, and I'm gonna wipe this all down, put a little bit of lacquer thinner on it to help get all the little things off, and then I'm gonna paint it. So I went ahead and brought the oil pan out. It's still a little tacky, but not too bad. It's looking pretty good. I'll let these dry. At the end of the video, I'll put some pictures of these all dried. And the camera's kind of hard to see on, but they're a little bit darker than they look on the camera. Just the focus. But yeah, I'll paint up I'll give a second coat to them, let them dry, and I'll attach some pictures at the end of the video so you can see them. Hey, that's it for today's video. We got a lot done, but we have more to do, as we always do. I don't know about you, but I'm really enjoying the build. If you are, make sure you share the video. You know, I love sharing my build on YouTube with you guys, and I would love to get the name out there. So please share the video. If you're not already, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you get notified whenever we upload. If you want to see a playlist of all the videos, click right here. And if you want to subscribe, click right here. As always, thanks for watching.